I like to think that I am one of very few creators in the world that is very authentic. And I get it. Some of you didn't like the video that I posted of Luna this afternoon, and I knew when I made it and I posted it that there would be a strong reaction to it. But I haven't done that to be horrible. I have done that to educate people and to show people the truth of owning guinea pigs. I didn't expect Luna to pass away that quickly. She must have had a really serious, very aggressive form of lymphoma. It's my first experience of lymphoma. I had hoped that the steroids that she would put on was going to give her more time. It didn't. Had I have known that she was going to pass that quickly and that it was that aggressive, I'd have had her put to sleep when we found out that she had the lymphoma. But what I have noticed a lot over the years, and even myself have fallen into this trap in thinking that when a guinea pig passes away, when they have body spasms, now not all of them do, but sometimes they do, which you saw in that video this afternoon, people assume they've lost their guinea pig to a seizure, and that's not right. What is happening is it's just muscle spasms before death. It's lack of oxygen in the body. It causes muscle spasms. That's what happens. And so not all of them do it. She was. Now, Luna was completely unaware of what was going on around her. She was unaware of her surroundings, and we took her up to the vet. If you watch that video, you can see me look up at my husband, who's on the phone bringing the carrier to me, so I knew he'd got an appointment. Unfortunately, she passed before we got there. We arrived and she'd already gone. They took her out back just to confirm that she had gone on her own, and she did. You know, it's not nice, I get that, but I think it's super important to be open and honest with people, you know, and when you can show people and you can teach people, it's a good thing to do. Yes, it's not nice. Not every creator is going to post things that you completely 100% agree with, but to not show everything, then I'm not being true to myself, and I'm certainly not being true to my loyal followers who would expect me to show everything. But again, I can appreciate why it got a strong reaction and why it's not nice. It's not a nice thing to watch. I'm still in shock, to be honest. I didn't expect it to go that fast. And I wish that I'd have acted on it sooner. I would never have let her go on, even for a couple of days, because she must have felt so poorly. You know, guinea pigs are very complicated creatures. They're very fragile creatures. You get some that go on forever, like Delta, you know, who's been in kidney failure for like 2 years. And then you have to watch others like Buttercup, who has kidney cancer. We're watching her deteriorate at the moment, and it's no different. Seeing her on a live video and seeing the deterioration in her, it's not nice, but it's reality. I think that especially nowadays you can get so lost in social media that everything seems perfect and butterflies and rainbows and everything's magical, and life is not like that, unfortunately. It's just not. I am sorry to people that it upset, but I will continue to be my authentic self because that's who I am. And we are going to experience more losses this year. You know, I know we're kind of midway through December, but it is going to happen. You know, not before too long, I'm going to have to make a decision on Buttercup. I think Blossom, the other skinny pig, is potentially going into kidney failure. You know, I've got some really old girls out there that are starting to really show their age now, and it's like, you know, that's not going to be long. So it's the joys of owning a herd of very fragile prey animals. It happens. I've lost several in surgery over the last month. You know, I've had to have several put to sleep over the last month. It happens. I can't control these things. All I can do is love them while they're here and do my best to educate people so that they, one, don't panic. You know, I don't ever want people to have a piggy in that situation and think, oh my God, they're having a seizure. Is it something that I've done wrong? Nope, it's a normal part of the death process. It sucks, but it happens. And you know, it's always worth remembering as well, if you don't like something, you can scroll on. You don't need to be horrible to me.